only be held until he is 21. Football injuries are striking fear in high school athletes as the season starts. Among them, concussions. Coaches tell us that fewer kids are going out for football this year. CBS5 reporter Ann Notarangelo explains how it's keeping more kids off the playing field.
Ready, set, go!
Frank Nolan is El Molino's varsity quarterback. He suffered a concussion 4 weeks ago and felt out of sorts instantly and for days afterwards.
2 days later, I had to write an essay for English, and there's a lot of just grammatical errors, and for the formatting at the header was out of order.
He was upset a new state law forced him on the sidelines while he recovered, but admits that first snap back was a bit nerve-wracking.
I was a little scared, but it's the nature of the game, I guess.
Ball's right here. Block should be right back there.
Junior varsity coach Mike Rohn spent 16 years playing football, half of that in the NFL, and he never got a concussion. But he's acutely aware attention to hits like the one sustained by the Raiders' Darius Hayward-Bay have scared off athletes.
I know for a fact there are players on this campus that might be playing football if concussions weren't a concern. You know, we're losing players and participation's being affected, and our numbers from game to game are being affected.
He talks to his players about what a serious hit could mean, but knows he has to be vigilant.
They don't want you to pull them. They may not give you all the information.
I'm concerned. You know, it's a point of emphasis with our players right away, as well as when we meet with our parents.
And there's a sense of relief that judgment calls about when a player can go back now rest in the hands of doctors.
Why don't you get evaluated before you just go play? Because you need to be smart with your brain.
Dr. Ty Affleck has already treated nearly 20 high school football players with concussions in the North Bay this season. This time last year, he'd only seen about 2. The key is having them fully heal before going back out.
The thing we can do is prevent a second concussion from occurring on top of a first one, which can be catastrophic.
The series of tests before and after an injury and the treatment can be costly. Dr. Affleck is setting up a nonprofit to provide education and treatment to help high schools play it safe.
It's very new. People aren't used to it. People aren't taking ownership of the education, but that's part of what we're trying to do.
The message hits home sooner for some than others. And out of this, a sense of perspective.
High school football is a lot of fun, but it's not your whole life.
The Lions are 4 games into their season, and already they've had 4 players receive concussions, showing how fast this can happen. In the short term, it does look like we are going to see more of these concussions reported as people get a better idea of what to look for. Long term, though, it seems like the game itself is going to have to change so we can avoid these traumatic hits. Dana?
All right, Ann Notarangelo, thank you.